So what we have here is a 2013 Ford Fusion, which is gonna shrink the rear glass. Show you guys how I do it here. This is a pre-cut pattern. We're installing XL HP film on here, 35%. So we're just gonna go ahead and place our pattern on our glass back here. Line it up as best as possible. I mean, sometimes it doesn't have to be exactly on there, but you know, close works. And then what I'm doing here is I'm wetting a little piece of the line down the middle on the glass, because that slips sometimes because that dry shrink soap that I put underneath there, sometimes it's pretty slippery. And even I know sometimes they say that all you have to do is press pretty hard on it and it'll tack down without having to wet that line. But I prefer to just play it safe, because I've done it sometimes and during shrink it'll actually come loose on me. And I mean, not that it's anything hard to navigate, but it's just a pain sometimes. And then right here, we don't usually go up and down, we just do like a little half moon here. Tag these corners, hold them down, just to sort of guide the film where it's supposed to go, just in case. Give it a little bit of freedom to shrink. Obviously, always remember that you're shrinking up and down, not any other way, but you can sometimes manipulate it a little bit more when you just do these small tacks on the side. And as opposed to other people, everybody likes to line up a bunch of fingers up and down. I just let the film sit naturally however it wants to sit, because actually what we do is we actually shrink the whole film. We don't shrink individual fingers. As you'll see here, we just go back and forth across the film. Again, this is obviously not the perfect way. You can find your way that works for you. So we can go across and back, just giving the film a nice equal shrink. What I find and what I think is that by shrinking the film equally all the way across, you won't have specific areas that have more tension than others. So we do that all the way across, the bottom, and then the top. And as you can see it, this little tack down here sometimes gives you a little bit more freedom to be able to shrink a little better, because sometimes when we tack it all the way up, you get these big, huge fingers. But if you just tack the small side, it basically just guides it in the way you're supposed to go. And then you just read the film and work with it from there on. There you got one side. Then we come back around this side, do the same thing. Start at that tack point. And like I said, we like to shrink the film all the way across, not just fingers individually. to the bottom. Lay everything down. Do our last quarter. And again, if you need to guide it, just pull it a little bit, push it up where it's supposed to go. Little here, shrink it, finish off the top corner. And then these little guys are not an issue, they're not creases or anything, they'll push out right away. Even during install, you'll be good to go. But, you know, if you're a little bit scared of them, lift it up, put it back down. Just give it a little bit of extra heat. You can generally get them out of there. Again, they're not a big deal. See, you can punch it on the top of them. And once you squeegee everything out, it'll go away. Let's try to get these going. Get out of here before everybody can see what's going on. Wraps in there. Okay. It's down. And again, what we do in the bottom, usually on all the vehicles, we double shrink the bottom. Lift that up a bit. And lay it back down. Then you start the same process from about a quarter up. Just give it a little bit of extra strength. That allows it to get a little bit tighter down along that bottom matrix. I don't know if a lot of you sometimes have experienced that you're fighting with it when you install it. You get like little fingers and things like that. It's basically just moisture trying to get back in there, but that little extra shrink just really suctions the film right on there pretty much the first pass with your squeegee, and it eliminates that issue most of the time. That's basically it. Follow us if you want to keep seeing some more videos. We're going to be putting them up pretty often here. Thank you.